In this example, line 1 and line 2 are parallel lines, which means they are always going to be the same distance apart from each other and they're never going to touch. They are cut by a line called a transversal. We are going to use the Z theorem about alternate interior angles to discover some of the measurements of the missing angles. So the Z theorem tells us, we can see the Z here, the Z theorem tells us that angles that are inside the parallel lines and on opposite sides of the transversal are congruent or the same. So if we look at this example, that would tell us that angle 6 and angle 4 would be congruent because they are both inside the parallel lines and on opposite sides of the transversal. So we can say that angle 4 equals 50 degrees because it is congruent with angle 6. Angle 3 and angle 5 are also congruent because they are on either side of the transversal and both inside those parallel lines. First of all, we have to figure out the measure of one of those angles to help us find the measure of the other one. So, angle 5 and angle 6 both sit on a straight line. That means they are supplementary. Supplementary angles add to 180 degrees. So to find the measure of angle 5, we're just going to take 180 degrees and subtract the 50 we've already used to see what's left over for angle 5. So for angle 5, we're going to do 180 degrees, subtract the 50 degrees that we've already used to get our value of 130 degrees for angle 5. Using the Z, now that we know that angle 5 is 130 degrees, we know that the measure of angle 3 is also 130 degrees because they are alternate interior angles. They are both inside the parallel lines but on opposite sides of the transversal. So, angle 3 is equal to 130 degrees.